welcome back to my bathroom. Today we're gonna test Dollar Tree's newest makeup. We'll start with these BI Beauty Intuition Volumizing Mascara, and they have a lengthening mascara. The packaging looks just like L'Oreal's Sky High, how it has the raised lettering. Let's get a little closer. I need to clean that. Let's curl these with a Dollar Tree lash curler. We'll start with the gold one, Volumizing. It feels like there's nothing in here. It has a rubber wand. Wow, it is a little dry. You know, sometimes mascara can either be super wet or super dry. Yes, tell me that again. If it's too dry, it just takes forever to put on, and I'm not that kind of gal. I'm not gonna be sitting here putting on 1,000 coats of mascara, changing mascaras, doing 2, 3, combing it, fluffing it. Have you seen the girls that blow dry their eyelashes up? No, ma'am. I wanna do 1, 2, and be done. What do you think? It looks nice. It doesn't clump together. On the other side, we'll do the lengthening mascara. Also has a rubber wand. Oh, and that one's curved. Is that curved? Yes, yes it is. Did that make them look longer? I don't know. When I was younger, I used to cut off my eyelashes because they were too long. Why would you do that? I have no idea. This one, the lengthening one, does go on a lot better than the other one. It's not as dry. I don't prefer a curved little brush because you get mascara on your eyelid, or is that just me? I don't know. Just raise this thing up and go to town. See that? What do you think? I think I like this one better, right? Those are actually really nice because look at this. I was doing my sample round. You know, I go to Sephora every single week and I get the free samples. You can get 3 free samples a day. Very rarely do I buy anything, but she did talk me into doing this because, you know, you can't sample the mascara. I don't want to get pink eye or anything. She said this was amazing. Has the rubber wand and everything. What is this? Tartelette tubing mascara. You don't have to do a bunch of passes with this mascara. It goes on and it's thick, but it makes those spider leg things where it clumps together and makes the little ball on the end. You know what I'm talking about? But I think the Dollar Tree mascara is actually better than this Tartelette tubing mascara. The Dollar Tree has been having some nice makeup. Did you get the new eyeliner pen or the eyebrow pen? This Kokie one? This is the best. This is in Toffee Blonde. This one isn't new, but I have been wanting to try it. b.pure's liquid bronzer. I've never tried a liquid bronzer. It says to apply small dots along the cheekbones, hairline, and jawline as desired. Then use makeup sponge or brush to flawlessly blend into skin. Did I tell you I was a makeup guru? Cheekbones, hairline. Why would you do that? And jawline. So I guess it's like a contour stick. It smells terrible. Smell that. You know when you have the stove on and you accidentally burn a Tupperware lid? That's what that smells like, burnt plastic. We're gonna blend it with this We're gonna blend it with this. It's got a little carriage here. Ready? Watch this. Learn absolutely nothing. What? Oh no. It's not really blending. It's like it instantly dried when I applied it, so it can't move around, if that makes sense. Blend. What? We're gonna pass on this one. Let's get out our Chipotle napkin. I use these all the time. I forgot who it was, but one of you told me the best tip and I use it every single day. If this was you, let me know so I can give you credit. The tip was to take a fast food napkin like this. McDonald's, Starbucks, Chipotle, they all use the same kind of napkins. To do this to your face, to dab the oil instead of using an oil blotted sheet, because the theory is these napkins are meant to absorb grease from the greasy food, the French fries. Every single day I do this with one of those napkins. So thank you for that. b.pure Lip and Cheek Jelly. What brand has this? Milk or something at Sephora? I don't know, y'all. When I'm in Sephora doing my sample rounds, I can't believe some of the stuff people buy in this economy. You can buy $70 foundation. I gotta know where some of these people work. I think about that when I drive by huge houses. Where do y'all work? Because not only is it the house, you have a pool, which is very expensive, chemicals. Then you have to heat the house, cool the house. You have to feed yourself. How do you do that? I have no idea. That looks a little orange. This, you just do one of these, I guess. I don't wear blush. I don't really know where it goes. I just put bronzer right here. How's that look? The color is pretty orange. Get up here. It actually makes my pores look larger. I have larger pores anyway, but this seems to go inside the pore. And when makeup goes inside the pore, like pretend this is the pore, or like this, there you go. Makeup will go inside the pore, makeup here, and create a shadow and make it look darker, make it look larger. So a lot of times I just won't wear makeup on my cheeks or the T-zone where the pores are. You have pores on your face. They're completely normal. Mine are just a little bit bigger than yours. I just put foundation and powder here. That's the only way to really kind of hide those if you're trying to do that. Wearing products like this for me doesn't work because again, it makes them look larger. So I'm gonna pass on this. It's giving Sephora girl. Oh girl. for teens and tweens, but not for me. But you do get a lot in here. You know what this looks like? Canned cranberry sauce, one of my favorites. Now, if you don't mind, we're gonna take a minute break and talk about today's sponsor of this very fine program. If you've ever been in the shower scrubbing away, go into town on your scalp, and you look down and you notice there's more hair each time floating around the drain. You got a little thinning, shedding going on. Not something that necessarily makes us excited, but it is completely normal and it is okay. Definitely not something to be embarrassed about. Most of us are gonna experience hair loss, hair thinning at some point in our life. More so in women, as our hormones are changing, we're getting older, even stress can completely change your hair. And that's where Hers comes in. Hers offers completely personalized hair care plans that are 100% online. For full transparency, I am not currently a Hers customer, but I do love what they're doing in this space. As a stylist, there's only so much we can do behind the chair. I can give you a mousse, but I cannot prescribe you a personalized plan like they can. So how this works, you take an online quiz to see if this is even a fit for you. If you decide to move forward, a licensed professional will reach out to you and talk about some of your hair concerns. And he or she is going to give you a treatment plan. All plans are completely individual, so I can't say what your treatment plan would be. But for example, it could be minoxidil. You can get that in a pill, gummy, or even a serum you can apply on your scalp. So if hair thinning is something you've been thinking about, this would be a great time to explore your options, take the quiz, and see if this even fits you. Oh, this is not makeup, but look at this. Dollar Tree had the wackiest toothpaste. Ice cream flavored toothpaste. Chocolate, yes, you are reading that correctly. And then we have pina colada flavored toothpaste by Colgate. Do you think it's gonna be brown? Oh, it's brown. It is brown. That is the most American thing I've seen all day. Brush your teeth, but make it chocolate. Now look, if you had a small child who had texture, sensory issues, or is gagging at mint or bubble gum, and this is the gateway for them to start brushing their teeth, yes, that's totally fine. But I would not purchase this for anything other than that. It tastes like a mixture of a Tootsie Roll and Play-Doh together. Surely they don't put sugar in that. How do you do that? It doesn't say. This one, Pineapple Crush flavor, Coconut Crush. These were $1.25, but did you see at Dollar Tree they raised the not toothbrush. Oh, it doesn't have a safety seal. They raised the toothpaste price to $5. It doesn't make any sense to get it at Dollar Tree anymore. Ooh. That's what it looks like. You get 5 of these at Costco for $12. That smells good. That's not bad, but not great. Remember Icebreaker's liquid ice, how that would make your mouth feel after you ate one of those? That's what this is doing. It has those microplastics breath strips in it. Maybe that's why it feels kind of tingly. Light shifting liquid eyeshadow. They had a couple shades of this. This one is the teal to purple. Could you do any worse at this? That is kind of cool. I am not an eyeshadow kind of girl. Yes, do it just like that. I don't know about this. You would have to do a ton of layers and see how it's kind of spotty. There's one at Sephora, I don't know the brand, but I play with them every time I'm there. They have eyeshadows like this, and you just do one little swipe, and it's a very thick, pigmented pigment color that does that iridescent look. Maybe they're trying to copy that. This would just be a pain. You'd have to keep layering it. Why isn't it staying on my eyeball, but it's staying on my hand? I don't know. I have never worn liquid eyeshadow before. I don't really know where it goes, eyeshadow in general. Where does it stop and where does it start? I'm all or nothing with everything in life. I'm either wearing eyeshadow to my dang eyebrow or not at all. This isn't terrible, but not what I was expecting. Looks better on my hand. Beauty Intuition lip glazes. They had 2 different colors, Peach Dreams and Citrus Vanilla. Oh, cool. I thought it was gonna be something you pour out. It's on a wand. Kind of odd packaging though. I know they're trying to dupe the MCO beauty brand, but you're gonna waste a lot because you can't get this out right here. Terrible smell. It is a little tinted. It has the texture of baby oil, coconut oil, where it's just gonna slide right off your lips. This is the orange vanilla. It's a very nude color, which I like. It's mineral oil and red 6 Lake. Dollar Tree uses mineral oil in almost all their hair products and a lot of their makeup. It's just a very inexpensive filler. Mineral oil isn't going to stay though, it's just gonna slide off. It needs to be a little bit more tacky because I actually do like this color, this top, or does it look the same? It looks the same, doesn't it? I'm gonna pass on those. My favorite lip product, Dollar Tree bag. Still love that bag. is this. I haven't been able to find it anymore at the Dollar Tree. Beauty Impressions, they're duping the Ordinary one. I love this lip gloss. LA Colors Color Illuminator Highlighter. This is not new, but I've been wanting to try it, so here we go. Let me know if I'm wrong, but highlighter goes here, here, and right there. Is that right? And we just tap that in. Oh no, why is none of that blending? Am I doing it wrong? Do you just do little dots? This doesn't help that I'm terrible at makeup, or maybe it does help so you can see a realistic point of view. I don't really use highlighter that often. I'll use this broken up powder sometimes. Maybe as an eyeshadow, this would be better. If I could blend that, that would be fine, right? How do you blend that? I did wet this little brush, ball, sponge, thank you. I may be totally wrong on this. Makeup is supposed to be kind of minimal for the most part. You're not supposed to be looking like you're wearing makeup. And I'm missing the mark here on that. This looks like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Oh, there we go. Oh, it disappeared. I don't know, and see our color shifting eyeshadow is making a spot here. You would need a setting powder, setting spray to lock that down. When I was younger, we used hairspray as setting spray. Nobody does that anymore. Tresemme all over the face. I did get a setting powder by Kokie, my favorite brand from the Dollar Tree. Flawless Seal HD setting powder. Walk in and get camera ready, it says. It's making a mess. It does smell. Who showed me this? I have no idea. But the sponge, and you do this. Oh, the dermatologist. I was at the dermatology office a long time ago, and this lady had makeup on. It was a lot of makeup, too much makeup, but it looked really nice. It looked like it took 4 hours to do, and this is like 7 in the morning, so you would have had to get up at 2 a.m. to look like that, okay? I was jealous because I don't have that many cares to give to get ready like that early in the morning. And I asked her how she got that matte look, you know, because I have oily skin. And she said it was this, baking. This is called baking the face. So you do one of these, you sit this on here for 5 minutes. Pretend 5 minutes has lapsed and you do this. And you've got that very fake makeup-y look. Does that make sense? Oh, it's talc powder. Okay, it's just talc powder. I wish it was tinted a little bit so it wasn't so white, but I like it. Oh yeah, we also have wax strips. We can wax our eyebrows in a minute. Tinted lip oil, they had this in 2 shades. This one is Sweet Honey. Oh. It's kind of like that fat oil. That's what it's called, right? By Maybelline. Oh. But this one is not as thick. What is that? Seed oil. And it is pretty. I actually don't mind this one. Not a lot in here though. Look at this. It's mostly the packaging. Very little product. Kokie, which one is it? Someone let me know. Also makes a tinted lip oil. This one is in Pinky Promise. Also looks like the big fat oil. Is that what that's called? Fat lip oil. Who thought of that? Still thicker than the other ones. There's not really a tint here. Oh, that smells really good. What is that? It does not burn, I guess tingle a little bit. Sometimes mineral oil does that to my lips. It makes it feel like it's got that plumping effect maybe. I don't know if that's the mineral oil or if it's just some plumping effect in the lip gloss. But this one has that tingling effect. I don't really like that, but I like the very nude color. I don't like a lot of lip tints because it gets all over my face. It's on my teeth. It's all over my mouth. I don't want to worry about that. Out of all the ones we tried, this one is probably my favorite. But again, it's mostly packaging. You're not getting a whole lot of product in here. These also from the Dollar Tree. This is what I've been using lately to wax my eyebrows. It comes with the body strips and the eyebrow strips. Take the little cleansing wipe it comes with, and we'll take off these brows. And it's a little oily, so you want to dry it really well. So you want to cut it according to your brow shape. It makes it easier. So that one's gonna be for the top, and that one's gonna be for the bottom. To activate the wax, you have to rub it. This to me is easier than the wax pot. I have the wax pot kit from Sally's. Well, really the easiest thing is having somebody else do it for you. I don't even have eyebrows. Look at that. Eyebrow hair, it's clear, but the hair does grow on top and the bottom. It's just so clear you can't even really see it. So I don't even really need to do this. But the last time I went to get my eyebrows waxed, it was $15. And then you gotta give a tip. So now you're at $18, $19. No ma'am, for $1.25, I will be doing this myself. I might even tip myself $2. Once you get it warmed up, you can even run a blow dryer on it. Speed this up. You just peel this off. Ta-da! Can you see me? This one is the one on top. You pull it the opposite way. So if the hair grows this way, you're gonna pull it this way. So just hold this tight and boom. I got some of my hairline. Look at that. Be careful of the hairline. Same thing for the bottom. Rub it. The hair grows this way. I'm gonna pull it the opposite way. And then if you have residue, you can fold up the wax strip and do one of these. For me, it'll be red for like a day. And you've got enough in this box to do 5 eyebrows. These are for legs, bikini wax. I would not do that. I just cut them for my eyebrows. All right, that's it. That's our new makeup products. My favorite thing is probably, I'm thinking it's this toothpaste, but I also really did like the mascara. I'm gonna be wearing this. Now there's not much in the tube. I wish they could somehow put more in the tube, make it $1.75, I don't know. But I'm gonna start wearing that. If you try any of these things and you like them, let me know. A lot of exciting things coming up on this channel. So exciting, I remembered them all. I can't remember. Well, one of them is, I think this will go on my hair channel though. e.l.f. got a hair care line. And spoiler alert, it's amazing. This is one of my favorite products they make, the gloss mode. It's a dupe to Olaplex number 7. I'm excited about that because I'm really working on my hair this year. I'm trying to work on my hair and my skin. Can you tell? I don't know, just say yes. Anyway, thanks so much for being here and being a part of whatever this is. I'm here every other Sunday and the Sundays in between. I'm on my cooking channel, and every Friday I'm on my very boring hair tutorial channel if you want to check that out.